Well, hi everyone. Welcome to the Air Canada Centre. Paul Hendrick and Big Daddy Bob McGill as we get you set for the Leafs and the Flyers here tonight. Call up earlier today from the Toronto Marlies, Kasperi Kapanen. He will play tonight, as will Josh Leivo. Tell me about Kasperi and his progress, not only from last season to what you have seen this season with the Marlies, Bob.
Well, Paul, I think the big thing is that he's gotten off to a good start, even though he was very disappointed when the regular season started that he wasn't on the Maple Leafs roster. Back in the American Hockey League, he wants to play in the NHL, but he showed me in the American League that he will do whatever it takes to get back up to the NHL. He's got 3 goals in 6 games. He's playing some terrific hockey for the Marlies on all areas of the ice. He's penalty killing, he's playing the power play, and counted upon to be a big-time player for the Marlies.
Well, he was obviously disappointed about having been sent down at the end of training camp in late September. He was polished and professional back then, likewise today as he addressed the media. You know, training camp's a number situation. They had options with you. Very happy with the camp you had and confident that it would get you back here sooner than later?
Yeah, I felt like I had a good camp and got some confidence there. And looking at the lineup, it's hard to make. And I think I've been playing well down with the Marlies, and I'm happy to be up here.
Here is tonight's projected Toronto Maple Leaf lineup as they get ready for the Philadelphia Flyers. The Matthews trio will remain intact. Tyler Bozak playing with a couple of new wingers, namely Mitch Marno and Patrick Marleau. Nazem Kadri with the same line that he played with late last season. Leo Komarov playing the left side and Connor Brown playing the right. And the fourth line with Dominic Moore there and Josh Leivo and Kasperi Kapanen set to make their Maple Leaf debuts alongside him here tonight. The 3 defensive pairings will remain intact yet again. Let's go to head coach Mike Babcock.
Well, I don't know if anyone saw the lineup for the Marlies last night, the back end for the Marlies. That's all world for the American Hockey League, I can tell you. So we got way more depth. We could still use more depth at center. But I think you're a work in progress, but you want to have guys ready to come. Sasha's, obviously right there too. And so Cap gets an opportunity here today. We expect Marty and James to be ready to go in our next game. We expect them to be back in. We just don't want them on the table, and no one works harder at their body and getting healthy than James does, but that's what we decided to do.
Tonight's projected starters and nets for the respective clubs here tonight. Frederick Anderson will make his 201st career start in the National Hockey League for the Maple Leafs this evening, and for the Philadelphia Flyers, Newmarket, Ontario native Brian Elliott will counter. Tonight's game can be seen on CBC's Hockey Night in Canada at 7 o'clock. The game can be heard on radio as well on TSN 1050 Toronto. Here in Leafs Nation Network, we'll have Molson Canadian Leafs game day. It is set to begin at 3:30, just prior to the Toronto Marlies and Laval at Ricoh Coliseum. Bob and I will see you tonight.